Lainey Pope is here now to tell us more about these systems. So far, the good news, Lainey, is that they are steering clear of us, staying far away.
Yeah, this is a best case scenario for us compared to what we were looking at the end of last week. Now, we do need some rain across the Carolinas, so we don't need flooding rains, but yeah, it's nice to get some of this tropical moisture in there. You can see the gray skies across the area as well as the wet weather. These tropical systems do appear to be pulling away with their latest forecast tracks. We'll be clearing things out by tomorrow and into the middle part of the week, and we do have some cool mornings and some very nice afternoons in the wake of all of this tropical moisture exiting. Now, temps right now here in the mid to upper 60s. Been kind of a dreary day. We're going to warm up a little bit, but look at this, 70s in the forecast next couple of days, upper 60s, close to 70 by the end of the week. We're also drying out, but we're going to keep the rain chances around through at least Tuesday. You notice some of the wet weather right now. It's heaviest right now over the Triad, so there are some pockets of some heavy downpours in the northern part of Greensboro. Also some heavy rain just west of Thomasville, between Thomasville and Midway. Heavier rains over Randolph County right now. Our rainfall totals have been highest in the eastern part of the area too. In fact, over Alamance County, we've seen some rainfall totals that have been close to 1.5 inches, 2 inches. We are in that area where we could see some isolated flooding, so we'll keep a close eye on that, and that does extend all the way down to the coastline. And you can see where that front is kind of stalled out along the coast. That's where some of the heavier downpours and more substantial rain taking place. And then this is the rain that's associated with Imelda, and you can see that tropical moisture moving right up and along that front. So that's why we are seeing some wet weather here. And then meanwhile, you've got Humberto out there farther to the east. Here's what's happening. There's this big ridge of high pressure well offshore. We're going to see a weakness in this ridge because of the strength of Humberto. As it continues to move to the north, it's going to break this down just a little bit. And then what it will also do is allow for some room for Imelda to sort of follow along as a trough pushes in from the west. So this will keep the storm system, at least in forecast theory, from pushing inland toward the Carolinas and then more kind of wrapping around the steering currents of that high as it weakens off to the east. This all taking place over the next couple of days. Of course, we'll want to watch this very closely, but right now forecast tracks do keep these off of the east coast. Again, it's a strong one, Humberto, category 4 storm with 140-mile-per-hour winds. Forecast track has it weakening but impacting Bermuda, although maybe not making a direct hit. They're going to be impacts in that Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. Then meanwhile, with Tropical Storm Imelda likely going to become a hurricane by tomorrow. And again, forecast track turning to the east-northeast and working its way out into the Atlantic. You're seeing, of course, the cloud cover associated with it that's working its way northward. There's the heavy rain staying off the coast of Florida. Of course, coastal Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina dealing with the waves associated with this, the rip currents associated with this storm system being offshore. There's our front. You see showers and thunderstorms from Charleston all the way up to Hatteras. Also, you're seeing a high surf risk all along the Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina coast. We're talking about breaking waves at 5 to 8 feet, dangerous rip currents, perhaps a little bit of beach erosion. That's through at least Thursday. Wave heights right now along the shore running about 3 to 5 feet, a little bit higher offshore. Some of the wind gusts right now running anywhere between 15 to 30 miles an hour. These are some of the buoy wind gusts that are just offshore. Our forecast winds here locally are actually going to go up just a little bit. We're looking for some wind gusts that are around 20 miles an hour or so as we head into Tuesday morning and even into Tuesday afternoon. Those wind gusts could come up just a bit. So it's going to stay breezy tomorrow, but we look for the rain to really start to pull away by afternoon with a high of about 71 tomorrow. For the foothills, the highs around 70 with lots of clouds, but again, rain is mainly early in the day. And for the mountains, a breezy day, a cloudy day, a cool day with showers kind of pulling away. And rainfall totals should be around 1/2 inch or less. Some areas could see a little bit more if you're in the eastern part of the Triad. Here's your 7-day forecast. We're drying it out, and we have got some really comfortable days ahead as we head into October.